Everyone's been watching the news, seeing what's happening in Jerusalem. Again, this is not the first time a lot of controversy about the Temple Mount and new security measures that the Israeli police has put in place. Actually, security measures which are already in place in Mecca and many other places around the world of holy shrines and holy places, namely metal detectors that you have to walk through like at an airport. And this is causing a lot of outrage. First of all, I want to say I've had a lot of people write to me. We live in downtown Jerusalem, not in the old city, in the new city, and people have been concerned and praying for us. And just to tell you, if I don't watch the news, I don't know what's happening either. It's really kind of isolated in East Jerusalem, in certain parts of East Jerusalem and on that side. And even though it's a small city, we each have our own little sort of pockets where we live. So we actually don't feel it very much, even in downtown Jerusalem. But we do appreciate you praying. And our heart, and again, this is not the first time, and it's probably not the last time that something like this is going to happen. And the only thing that will change is when large numbers of Arab, Muslim, Palestinian, Israelis come to faith in Yeshua. This is a religious problem, a spiritual problem. The politics and everything is secondary, and that is our prayer. We want you to pray with us and with our partners preaching the gospel among the Muslims in East Jerusalem.
I think that we have to understand that the response to something like metal detectors, every time Patty and I go to a shopping center, in our own town,
Not just you and Patty.
Yeah, everybody. We all go through metal detectors for every shopping center. All over the world, in every airport, we have to go through metal detectors. It shouldn't be an issue. What it is that this is not a spontaneous reaction. There is a group of Palestinians who have as a purpose to find occasions to foment riots and rebellion. That is there, it is foundational, and the authorities in the Palestinian world and in Jordan go along with that and blame Israel, even though the occasion of this happening was a terrorist killing 2 policemen on the Temple Mount. They will make it like it's Israel's fault because of the occupation, and therefore putting in metal detectors changes the status quo. So that when the radicals foment this kind of terrible upheaval, the leaders in the Palestinian world and in much of the Arab world, go along with it and support it, not in an overt, strong way, but in a general way. And there's incitement, and I think, as Ariel said, it's only a major spiritual change, an outpouring revival, that is going to be the answer to this. But there is another issue spiritually, and that is, what is the Temple Mount? The Temple Mount is that center of Jewish meaning, probably where Isaac was sacrificed. It's the area where Yeshua ministered. It's the area where the Holy Spirit was poured out at Pentecost. I just wonder if Christians around the world realize that the Temple Mount is where Pentecost happened. It's not primarily a place where something Muslim happened. It's primarily a place where something Jewish happened, and that Pentecost was something Jewish. But then it spread to the whole world. And so there is an opposition to the truth about what happened there and why it's important.